Hey, Andy.
Hey.
What do you see here?
It looks like a bunch of pool noodles hanging in the air.
Okay, go check it out from over there.
Oh, it's a cube.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
These pool noodles, you can look at them from anywhere and see pool noodles, but from one specific spot, your brain also tricks you into seeing a cube, even though there's no cube here.
Cool. How does it work?
Well, it's all about perception and perspective. I'll show you. Let's go make a little one in a box.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna build the same thing in this little box. What we need is a ruler and some paper, pencils, pens, something like that. Fishing line. Yeah, something to cut with, scissors or a blade. Tape, clear tape, gotta be clear. Could be packing tape, scotch tape. Pipe cleaners and thumbtack. What you're gonna do is cut a hole along the bottom of the box that's like 1.5 inches square.
So right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
On the bottom.
Yes. And I'm gonna draw the cube we wanna make because it's gonna go on the other side of the box, okay? Okay. So you cut that hole, that's where we're gonna be looking through to see the cube.
Like this?
Now, yeah, right. But your eye's gonna be close. So you're gonna cover it with tape. This is like the glass through which you are seeing. So cover it on both sides so it's not sticky, like sticky side in and sticky side out.
Okay.
That looks good. You like my cube?
Beautiful.
So this is gonna go on the back wall.
Okay.
So I'm gonna tape it on the back wall just using, again, clear tape, whatever. It's gonna come, we're gonna pull this off later, so I don't want it to be too stuck down.
Perfect.
So your window, can you see my cube through the window?
Yes.
Next thing we're gonna do, we're going to poke holes through each of the corners of the cube.
Okay.
So we got all 8 of them?
Yep.
All right, so you see the cube there?
Yes.
You wanna put your eye, basically, you wanna hold it perfectly still and you're gonna poke holes in those same 8 corners.
So the corners of the square and the cube in the back.
Right, because this is where you're lining it up. So you see those same places where you just poked back here?
Okay.
You're now poking through this, but your eye has to stay steady.
Right.
So if it moves around a little bit.
Yeah, I should keep in the same position.
Right, you might want to, for instance, put this down, lock it against the table. Now, if it moves a little bit, that's fine, as long as you line up the holes you already poked. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Your holes are perfectly lined up, man. That's really good. So now we can take my picture out, right?
Okay, we take that out.
It's out, it's gone.
Oh, and
now you just have holes here, which are like the little version of the holes here. We're gonna run this fishing line through from this hole to the equivalent hole in the front.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna feed it through. And then we gotta feed it through the one up here. I'm gonna use the packing tape to fix it here, because you want the strongest tape you have for this part. It doesn't need to be clear at this point, because we're not gonna look through it. But what you do need is for this to be tight. And we're gonna need what, 8 of those, right?
8, yeah.
Okay. All right, we've got our fishing lines laid out, and now we're gonna draw the actual thing using pipe cleaners. So I've cut a whole bunch of different lengths, and you're gonna connect the lines so that we see this through that window.
I see, okay.
All right, so those top 2 strings, find where this pipe cleaner can lay across them, bend it around the edges.
So it's kind of like a couple inches off the back.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's a pretty good top line.
Okay, check it out. Now I'm gonna give you one much shorter.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to connect lines that are much closer to the front.
I see.
Right? So now, if you look through it, you see how you've got the top and the bottom. That's this line and this line of the cube. So now by eye, we're gonna go and put all the rest of them in. And it's important that you use ones of different lengths and put them at different places in the box this way, because you wanna have them spread out throughout the whole box.
Right.
Yeah, dead on. We got a cube, dude.
Oh yeah. That's a good cube. Nicely done.
So, I mean, from this angle, what do we got?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing. We got these are pipe cleaners.
Yeah.
They're sort of like our pool noodles.
Exactly.
But from boom there,
cube.
it's a cube.
It's a good cube.